So I guess let's take a look from the draft. Now that we're a couple days removed from Mr. Irrelevant being selected, what's your top down look at this draft? What you saw and what your takeaway is, your prime takeaway from it?
Yeah, I thought it was, there was kind of those inflection points we had been teeing up for a long time in this draft in terms of 3 with San Francisco and which way they would go. I loved, the more that I've had a chance to kind of look at what their team looks like now. I was talking about this with Bucky on the podcast this morning with the Sticks, which was, can you imagine the 49ers breaking the huddle, Rich, next year, provided that they're all healthy and they have everybody ready to go? They could break the huddle with what looks like 5 wide receivers, and no running backs. So you could have Kittle out there, 4 wide receivers and George Kittle, right? So you've got no backs on the field. So you're the opposing team, and you want to match up with that. So you put your small guys out there so you can cover them. The next thing you know, you've got Trey Lance in the backfield with Deebo Samuel on one hip, and you've got Jalen Hurd, who played running back and receiver at Baylor, on the other hip. And you could be literally, think about all 3 of those guys will run right through you. You got all those little guys on the field, they could run it down your throat. Like, Kyle Shanahan has so many possibilities in the run game. And one of the knocks on Trey Lance, which was, they don't throw it more than 18 times a game. Guess what? You might not have to throw it more than 18 times a game with San Francisco either. They're going to run the living heck out of the football.
Especially, that's the whole thing, and it's entirely possible too that the quarterback is Jimmy G, and Lance is one of those people that comes in and maybe Lance is on Jimmy G's hip too. You know what I mean? Like, it's entirely possible that happens while Lance is, supposedly in the maturation hopper. And they picked up Trey Sermon, a running back as well, out of the Ohio State. I can personally attest that he's a load.
That's a battering ram.
Right, and they picked up some offensive line help too. I really, my gosh, I do love what they did in Lance being at the top. I know that's what you said they should do, and that's what they wound up doing. I thought that was a tremendous choice.
Yeah, I thought it was the right pick. I really did. And I laughed because people said, you lied to us. I'm like, guys, the mock drafts, we go off of what we're hearing. I always try and distinguish between that. Like, all the buzz, and we even talked about it on your show, even from the press conference, Kyle was kind of leaving breadcrumbs pointing towards Mac Jones. But at the end of the day, I thought they made the right choice, and it's that division is shaping up to be murderer's row, man. It's going to be fun.
Well, and I can't wait to chat with Kyle Shanahan about it in hour number 3 of this show. Not only because there's so many different questions to ask him, but both of us made it through Sunday, so it's great. So we're both here. Yeah, we're still here, fogging up mirrors here on the Rich Eisen Show. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.